Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the Cooz Elite game. Um, it's us TNT against Cooz Elite 17U, and let's just break down what happened. So we'll look at the shooting stats first. We went 15 for 33, for 45% from two, while they went 7 for 16. So we just shot a double the amount of twos that they shot. They shot 44%. Threes, they shot better than us. We shot 5 for 17. We had better looks. Just didn't make them. They went 9 for 21. Um, so obviously we want our percentage to be in at least the mid 30s. That's what we want. And they shot 43%, which is that's a solid percentage. This is probably where we lost the game, especially since at the Rice tournament, it's one free throw for two. So that's kind of the equivalent of going 4 for 14 for us at 29%. So if you change that, a 4-point loss ends up being almost a double-digit victory. They shot a good percentage, 10 for 13 for 77%. So I mean, that's really where the game is. Y'all did enough to win. We just need to settle down and focus on knocking our free throws. Let's look at some more of the box score stats. Okay, so here we are. First half, 18 to 25, they were up. We gave them a 10 to 2 cushion to start the game. I think their length, their speed, all that stuff was just kind of a little bit shocking to you guys. So, once you settled in and figured it all out, you basically outscored them the rest of the game. But that first quarter was tough. Um, we went 20 for 50. As you know, we shot more shots than they did. And that's because of the offensive rebound. We talked about, hey, guys, like we've gotten a lot better at executing, um, learning to be patient, and, running plays and just playing smarter than the other team. I said one of our nemesis is when we play one of those physical teams, we got to get tougher. We can't just let teams just bully us around the court. Now we can't, impose our skill on the game. So you guys really did that. 17 offensive rebounds to their 9. Defensive rebound, they had more rebounds than us, and that's really because we shot 50 shots and they shot 37. There's more defensive rebounds to be had. So for the game, we out rebounded them. As we look down here, we were the same in assists, and they had a few parking lot just pitch and shoot it from the parking lot threes for assists. You guys had more, I would say, skillful assists and interior passing. Throwing over the top or a push pass. So that was good to see. Um, Steals, we lost the steal battle, but we were even in the turnover battle. So we kind of forced them in situations where we just didn't come up with live ball steals as they did. And when we look at some of these videos, we're gonna realize that a lot of our the steals that they got were very, very avoidable. Um, so let's go ahead and look at some of the personal box scores so we can see who did what. All right, so one of the first things I typically look at on box scores is who got us possessions. So the rebounding stat is big. Obviously, the offensive rebound is big. So right here we got Kavion had 6. He just kind of outworked that team. I mean, it was really good. Ty got 5, and Ty did a good job at positioning himself so he could get those offensive rebounds. So they got him in different ways. So 11 rebounds, 8 rebounds. So those two like got us a ton of possessions and ended a ton of their possessions. So that was really good. The thing that we got to do better at is well, the turnovers as a team is good, but Ty had 5, Kavion had 4, Grant had 2, which is two's okay. So even though y'all gave us a lot of possessions, y'all gave away a lot of possessions. So that's things that you want to look at on video and see like, okay, how can I keep doing this and maybe even more of this and do less of this? Because we don't want those to even out and break even on it. Um, and then percentage wise, like most of these shots, there's probably about 3 on each Kavion and Ty that I think they would normally make. But again, that length kind of sped some of the shots that you took up. Jacob went 2 for 3 from 2, which I think if you make that quick finish, you're 3 for 3. 4 for 10, that's a good shooting from 3-point line. And just realizing like where they're all coming from, like for us anyway, our stats are kind of like by committee. I know like one of them is a back screen Cade set for Jacob, a skip pass from the short corner spot. So like all that stuff, everybody has a job to do and has to do their job. So I like that, like that y'all are able to come together and just, figure out a way on how we're going to get points on the board, and it don't have to be as an individual, it's collectively. So that was really good to see. Obviously, the free throws got to do better. Um, the reason, like I said, it's one shot for two. So unless you got an and one, um, it's one shot for two. So we got to make that first free throw, because that's like missing two free throws. And for them, they had 15 who went 6 from 12 from three. I mean, he lit it up, and that was a big game changer. One or two of those threes don't fall, especially early. I'm not sure he shoots all those deeper shots with the same confidence. All right, and so all in all, let's start looking at some videos and see why how we can change some of the things that we do. What we're gonna go is we're gonna run down all the 3-point attempts that we took, and what I want y'all to look at is how we got them. All right, because that's really important, because y'all are doing it by committee, y'all are executing, and it's just really fun to watch. I mean, we just got to get and just knock them in. That's all. All right, so Ty rushes, gets his own rebound, finds Jacob top of the key, wide open three. All right. Get another one. Kavion's in the short corner. They're packed in. Pass, wide open three. So we got a skip pass from Braylon. That's a wide open look. Nobody close. Okay, now that one went wide open. It wasn't quick, but like I said, I was okay with it. Now this, we got Kavion diving, which means this guy has to stay. Skip it right over. Wide open three. The guy's still foot just left the paint. All right, so that was off the dribble. It wasn't quick. We ran some offense, but still, we could get a better one. Good skip pass, another wide open three. And we got guys in the hot spot. I want y'all to notice how many offensive rebounds we're getting. Now, Daniel, you jumped, and this jump pass actually made sense in this situation, but we've talked about how much trouble you typically get in making them. But right here, we pack everybody in because we hit short corner. Skip, that's actually a great pass, wide open three. Kavion with another rebound. All right, so they've missed, and I love this play right here. This is a 2-1 split. While looking at the basket, we're going to back that up. All right, so they had got anxious. They had played defense for like 30-some seconds, and this guy reaches with the wrong hand, goes for a steal. This guy's wiping his face. So now, while Cade's looking at the rim, he throws to Grant, which is a perfect pass. And then Daniel's in the hot spot for the board. That's wide open. Let's back this one up because this was great execution. Braylon comes in, screens number 10 in. So now we got the guy on the ball and the guy that's getting screened, the only ones who can contest, and we get a wide open three. And there's Kavion again. Okay, so now let's back this one up. We got screened by Braylon. So now the guy that's guarding Braylon has to help, and the guy that's guarding Ty is chasing. So now Braylon's wide open for another wide open three. Okay, Ty's open. Misses long. Kavion's in the hot spot for it. Braylon in the paint. Great look. Get a paint touch, then a shot. Kavion pro hops to space to create a passing lane. When we drill it, he can't do it right, but in the game, I guess he can. Another wide open shot on the backside. All right, this is just good offense right here, guys. Back screen from Cade. Isaac called that from the bench. That was awesome. All right. Ty skips it to Jacob for a wide open shot. All right, we ran a play. I wanted Braylon to attack on that, but that's okay. Now this is just a crazy pass and a good quick shot. Skip over the top, wide open to Jacob. All right, that's just, I don't know what to say about that. That was the only one that was just special. All right, so that's good. Let's watch some of their threes to see if we can see a difference. All right, and so it's interesting because normally if you're the underdog, which that's what we were, you have to shoot kind of lights out from outside from three in order to win, and then they're in there just rebounding until they score. But actually, for us, it was the opposite because of, like I said, the toughness y'all are showing, the execution y'all are doing. And so it was actually the opposite. They had to hit a bunch of shots in order to keep up with us. And so this is a sign of a good point guard. He doesn't throw it to the guy yet because right now Grant hasn't chosen a person and neither has Ty. So this point guard holds the ball one more dribble until he doesn't have to dribble to shoot. So now he's in his spot. All Grant can do is either stunt because they had number 2 in the corner now who could also shoot it. And, he just laces it. Same thing. These are all transition plays. So this guy just stops. Braylon does what he can to get there. Open 3. All right. They got their point guard pushing, their 6'9" guy. That one's long. Skip pass, extra pass. That's just good offense right there. Jacob can't do anything about that. Do what he did and try to contest. All right, we stunt. Hook pass. All right, K does what he can on the backside. That's just, again, these are just good plays by them. Now the threes aren't as open. See, that's off the dribble. We're living with that. If y'all notice so far, the threes that are made, they're not off the dribble. They're not off any movement. It's typically feeder set and then shoot. All right, so that's super deep. You just got to let them take those with the defense we're in. Good ball fake. You made them ball fake first, then shoot. That lowers percentage. So right now, the only shots 12 hit has been the ones that are just catch and shoot. See, that's catch and shoot. Feet set, everything set. We got to give up those. Let's back that one up real quick. Now, Grant is closer to 15 because he had hit some shots already. All right. And we kind of just went too far over. It just happens. Okay, feeder set. Oh, we had a good closeout right there. That was good. No, it's a good 3 for them. Feet set. So this one was avoidable. So when this rebound came out, Ty, you got to stay next to 15. We already got people down there. So you got to know that there's somebody up here to cover. We don't need a 5th person down here. So since you kind of ran past 15 all the way to the block, everybody else don't know you did that. So now Kavion's going to try his hardest to get where you probably should have been. You should have tried to just rest right here. All right. And then because of that, he gets a feet set 3-pointer. His feet are set. He's in his range. These are all what we call rob threes. Are you in your range, open and balanced? And for him, yes, that's the case. That's an off the dribble 3, and that's a miss. Ball fake, and then he shoots. We're good with those. If you stun and make him ball fake, you lowered their percentage. Ball fake, he laces this one, but hey, you gotta live. You can't take everything away. Oh, and that was a good kick out. This guy just found a way to get a paint touch between all our guys, so that's gonna be a catch and shoot 3. Good, you made him ball fake, Cade. Gotta live with that. And also by this point, I think we probably shouldn't stunt. We probably should just stay on 15. Just because he's hit so many, you just got to stay on him and just live with the next rotational guy hitting the shot. All right, now he took a dribble before he shot for some reason. All right, so that's all their 3-pointers. So our caliber of threes were much better than theirs. All right, and we knew where our shot was coming from because we executed it. Hey, we're setting the back screen. We're throwing a skip pass. It's a pass. All right. So we saw the 3-point differences, I guess you could say, and where we lost that battle, and I just think that just came down to, hey, let's just shoot it better. You know what I mean? You hit 2 or 3 of those wide open threes. It's a different game. We're not gonna watch free throws. We already know what the percentages were. They went 10 for 13. We were 2 for 7, and where they counted as 2. So let's look at our turnovers, because if we can keep more of our possessions, we're just better for it. So Kavion catches it short corner. Grant dives, which is good. So once you get here, Kavion, and you decide, I know you see Ty, but once you have to lose the ball and pick up your dribble, it got to go right back out. All right, don't get it stuck there trying to still get it to Ty, because it wasn't going to make it even if you were able to throw it with all that pressure on you. All right, so that's a possession that gave him a fast break. Now here, this is just a good trap right here. Grant's trying to get it out. We got to get out that corner as quick as we can, Grant, on that. Because remember, these turnovers are turned into live ball, whatchamacallit, live ball runouts. All right, so this one, this is where I was getting on you, Kavion. You created a rebound for us. The ball can't come back where it came from. If you look opposite, Braylon's going to be wide open over here. And that's the rule. Look the score. It looked like you did that. It's not there. Neither is Ty. So if you throw it opposite, it's wide open. So that's an unforced turnover that we can easily fix if we just, play by our laws. All right, now this one is going to be Kavion's turnover. And I can appreciate this, but remember how the play goes. Jacob runs corner, Ty's block. Cade is the release guy. You didn't need to be that release guy. So you run out to try to give him support when Cade should already be there. And then on a short court, you get ran to the half court line and step over. All right. And it's really because it was a short court. But at the end of the day, Cade had that spot. All right, Ty. This is a big, long team, man. I don't think this early you need to try to make this interior pass to Kavion, because if he catches it, he's dealing with all those guys. And usually it does work. So it's just one of those things. It's situational. He's not open, Ty. Let him make it. He didn't get a good curl. Nothing's there. You can't. Don't be a robot. All right here, Grant. You just got to catch the basketball. So these are all avoidable, I think. Right here, we forgot the play. Grant is curling everything. All right. And if we ever get confused on that, guys, sometimes we'll just say, Grant, step up and back door. So there's no confusion. But since he's curling and you hit him and, you forgot what we were doing before the game, that's where that turnover came from. Again, it's avoidable. That was an execution turnover. All right, so right here, it's not open. Don't throw that, Ty. And you just forced it in there. So just another possession. These are kind of getting in the second half one, so we need to keep those. Here's another one, and this is where you need to learn to attack space. If you drive and attack space, somebody has to guard you. And whoever number 4 doesn't guard you, throw it to. So that's either Jacob or Grant. But since you never attack that space and you just throw it, they just run right through that pass for a fast break. All right, remember, these are easy points. They're not scoring much against our half court. So Kavion, just take care of the ball. Why is your hand off the ball? I don't know. Because that guy's, you can see his length. His arm is already on you. So even though you're waiting for Jacob to flash, that's where that turnover came from. All right. So that's, what is it? 11 turnovers. Like I said, we could clean those up pretty easily. I just wanted y'all to see them. So now let's go to their turnovers and see how we're causing them. Because we're actually causing our turnovers on purpose, where I think ours are more self-inflicted. All right, so we get our turnover here. That's just self-inflicted on them. He just threw it too long. On a longer court, though, that's not a turnover. All right, so Jacob sprints over there. Just kind of keeps working, finds a way to get a steal. Nice. Just way to be there, Cade. You're reading them. That was good. All right, so remember, like we always say, when they're taking the ball out, there's one of them and there's 5 of us. All right, so there's no reason everybody can't basically get a man. And if we get this guy off the ball, the only reason we're on the ball is because of where the ball's being taken out at. But if he's off the ball, like I said, we got 5 on 4 defensively. We need to really work hard at denying and taking that away. All right, and that was obvious foul, but hey, like I said, they let us play physical. Way to go for the ball, and because of that, they turn it over. We'll watch that one again, because we teach just go right after the ball, stab at it, make him do something other than keep it in his right hand, so he spins, and now Ty's right there. He has to try to throw it away, and because everybody kept sprinting, I really love this place. Let me move it back. Cade's way back here, so is Daniel. Like, we sprint at everything. We assume everything's going to miss, and because of that, Cade's there to take away that pass. If he wasn't, that would have been a layup. All right, Kavion moving his feet. Cut him off. No pro hop. Nice. Stay moving your feet. That's self-inflicted. That was just a bad play. Now this, go for the ball, make him spin. You know you got Kavion coming. There we go. And then we just, just get to the ball. That's nice. 15 just trying to be cute there, self-inflicted. Just ball pressure. He can't see the court the way this is great because this is a good player. He's gonna play Division 1 ball somewhere. So right now he can't even see his teammates because of ball pressure. Like y'all don't need to be really scared of anybody. Now as soon as he turns his back, here comes Braylon after him, and he's trying to get rid of the ball, and that was really good. All right, now this is when Lonzy was saying, "Hey man, take this pass away, Jacob." And then here comes Cade, and even though 15's big, he's being lazy. So Cade's able to just get in front of him, and because y'all took those passes away from their best ball handler, they try to throw it to somebody else who doesn't know how to get open, and there we have it. So that was really, really good. I think about 5 of them were because of the way y'all play defense and rotate and effort and things like that. So we just got to keep it up. Y'all set a standard for yourselves. So the final thing I'm going to touch is another possessional stat, and that's offensive rebounding. And what I want y'all to see is how y'all are applying the things that we practice. We get offensive rebounds on purpose. All right, so this is what we'll watch, and there's 17 clips. Y'all got 17 rebounds against this team. All right, so here we go. Right now, we know where our shots come from, which means we know how we need to rebound. So Kavion's on the backside, just battling the guy, and because he's battling him, he doesn't get a clean rebound. Well, Ty, who just shot it, ends up being the one who comes up with the board. All right. So now we get an offensive rebound. The thing about if you're shooting it from the top, there is no hot spot. I guess the middle, which we call cover, is the hot spot. So Kavion sprints there and just outworks everybody. Here comes the shot. So we got 2 guys in the hot spot essentially. So the ball shot from this wing, so that means it's probably going to go long. Kavion's already there, blocking out. And Ty just runs down the cover, which is short. All right, so we're always getting a guy in the hot spot. And if it goes somewhere else, Ty's getting rebounds out of his area. Ty, if you can consistently do this, that's just going to be super huge. And that right there is actually recruitable right there. Getting rebounds out of your area. So here's the same thing. It's from the top of the key. So we're just kind of battling. And let's back it up. Because Kavion and Ty are battling so much, Cade just runs into a rebound. They got to deal with Kavion. So Cade just ends up getting a rebound just off of that. All right. Good stuff. Here's another one. Just outworking them. We get cover. We run every single time to the hot spots. Now here, this is the hot spot. Now look at Daniel. He's blocking this guy in. And because of that, Daniel gets us an extra possession because that's the hot spot. All right, there's Grant in the hot spot. He just steps in front of number 15. All right, and we miss it, and Daniel comes up with it. But again, y'all notice guys are in their right positions. And remember, go towards the basket when you're shooting it, Daniel, not away, not fading. Okay, shots coming from Cave. So that means Daniel needs to be sprinting to the hot spot. Let's see if he does. Kavion has cover and just runs it down. All right. Here's another shot. That's just hard work right there, guys. That's all it is. Ty runs in there for the hot spot. Let's back that one up. So the ball is shot. No reason for Ty to be still. We assume everything's a miss if you're there. There's no reason to stand in the mid-range. I've never understood how guys could stand in the free throw line and not crash or get back. All right, so Ty crashes, steps in front of their point guard and just out jumps him, keeps it alive. And now Jacob gets an offensive rebound because of Ty. Kavion's in the hot spot because the ball was shot from short corner. Now Ty's in his hot spot. All right. Remember, you just got to outwork a team. Hey, that's just hard work. You ain't supposed to be getting your own rebounds, but you did. Good stuff. Hot spot. So Kavion was about to go short corner. This is how you know what you're doing. Kavion's about to go short corner to run Phoenix, but then Ty takes a shot, so he stops. Gets into the hot spot, and there he goes. Keeps the ball alive for Grant. All right, way to dribble that out. All right, now this is just luck, but that's okay. Gives Ty a free throw. All right, hey, we assume everything's a miss, so everybody's running into place. All right, shoot that with your left tie and you finish that. All right, so that's our 17 offensive rebounds. Now let's look at theirs because there's a difference. So we're about to look at their offensive rebounds. They had 9, and I want y'all to see how accidental they are. And if y'all are the same size as them, they wouldn't happen. So these are not on purpose, and this is the difference. So they get a shot, and it comes off long, and it just comes. You can't rebound something that don't hit the rim and straight off the backboard. That's just tough. So that's the offensive rebound they get. Here's another one, another bad long miss. All right, again, it's just so tough to rebound balls that bounce outside the free throw line. All right, that one came. That's just a bad miss. Came straight down to him. Now, this is the good thing. This is the other thing I want y'all to see. We know where the hot spot is and how important it is. Look at Cade. We can't get mad at this offensive rebound because, hey man, he's just physically, that's just too much. He's just going to get an offensive rebound, and we got to be willing to live with that. Same thing, Cade's again, sitting down, blocking out, and that guy just comes in there and jumps. So the only thing we can do in this situation is we took away the hot spot. We got cover, which is the same side the ball is coming to. Now, and out of 1-3-1, this is really tough rebounding defense. So if the best thing that could have happened is Kavion stopped this guy, but what if the point guard would have ran? So he runs in from the perimeter, gets an offensive rebound. Same thing. Now that one, they did get in the hot spot for sure. All right, and this is just kind of a fluke play. I mean, he goes for the dunk. This guy just walks in and just, look what I found. Block in. Look at Grant battling right there, but right now it's 2-on-1. Grant doesn't know there's a guy behind him, and even if he does, that's it just landed so short. What was that? Just a bad miss? Look, sorry, I missed that one. Okay, just a bad short miss because he messed around and dribbled. All right, and that's this last one is their 9th one right here. Now they just bullied us. Ty, you didn't step in deep enough. You let 10 step past you. And because of that, it just crumbled. All right. And a lot of that size, but I think a lot of that y'all can deal with toughness. All right. So just be fundamental with your blockouts. Hey, I'm going to stop there. This video kind of got away from me again. But we'll do the next one I do on Cooz will be the set plays and how y'all execute it and just showing like y'all's interior play passes. Your patience, because that was something we've always needed to work on, and y'all applied that well. And but hey, watch this video and see what you're doing well, see what you're doing wrong, and how you can be more committed to what we do, so you can be even stronger as a team and as an individual. All right, hey, great job, guys. Really mean that. Great job.